Good morning. So this is Monday morning, and as usual I try to update on my planner, and I'm honing down a little bit of a system. So I'll show you. I got these tabs, I got more of these because it was getting bulky because I had this one here which is closing pages that I no longer need. I'll talk about this later, but I know what I'm going to do next year as far as the changes on how to track things and where things go. Of course, as you know, if you know, this is going to be a mega next year, and I'll have, if there's a movement, that will be my health journal, gratitude journal, tracking of health. So this is my monthly. I have some goals here. I do record some stuff. I like to use these pens for which are Papermate Flare. They're ultra fine. I also have the thicker ones, but for this area I prefer that. I don't know, there's something aesthetically pleasing and calming for me to have colors in the monthly. I think if it was all black I would be like I do not necessarily draw in it. I had some stickers I wanted to use, but I've been watching the Stanley Tucci CNN Italy documentary, and I absolutely love Italy. I've been there a few times when I used to live in Europe, and I miss traveling, and so I decided I was going to make an Italian dinner on Wednesday. I might make it a thing, like if you can't travel, I'll at least make themed dinner. So I'll show you now what I've been doing for the weeks and what I think I'm going to be doing from now on. So I had this, as you know, I'm inspired by Lindsay's scribble. I've been trying to organize my life a little more. I like the lists. I do a lot of lists, but I also like the idea of having some stuff here and then some stuff in the back. Because I didn't start the year that way, it's not in the notes. I have a little one of those supplements from Hobonichi in there. And I will keep having a supplement. Like I have one here, which is all my passwords. That way, instead of having to rewrite them every year, poof, I just put them in there. And I think there's some stuff that I've been tracking in here that I would rather have on the removable, like finances, I think would go in there. And that's the plan for now. So I think the way she had it, it's more like with her job, it's a little bit different than what I have. I have all my tasks that usually are weekly, but if they're not, they're things that I think about. I write them here and I write them in the back. I will show you after. And this was going to be all the tasks that I have for specific days, which I used to write. Let me see if I can show you. I used to write them right across, right? But there was no difference between the to-dos and the events or like places to go and everything, and a lot of the times I was doing that in the monthly section, and I did miss out a few events. Not miss out completely, but like realize at the last minute that they were that day, so I'd like to avoid that. So now I have the stuff that I need to do specifically on that day here, but the events, appointments, and everything will go in here, and this is my running to-do list. However, this is too big. I don't need, so I already did this. And again, same thing where this will be just the things to do that day. And if there is more coming up, then this might not stay a working setup. But right now it's working. I also wanted to do somewhere some kind of tracking, but I'm not sure yet if I want it to be on the weekly or in the bullet journal section. I do track stuff in many places, so I don't know if it's necessary really to put it in here. But I also use pencil. Again, there's something about too much contrast that I feel is a little violent for me. I know it's like clear and in your face, but I don't know, maybe my eyes are sensitive. That's why I started, if you notice, this was the black ink and now it's turning into blue because I'm a monster and I didn't clean my pen before I used another ink. So this is what I have. I just did a few weeks and I figured if I need to add here, that's fine. Here I had added stickers already, so I don't know, it's gonna have to change. In the back, I have a lot of like trackers that I'm trying, again, inspired by Lindsay's scribble. Very messy, this one. I'm not happy with it. Also, I don't think, like I forgot to, I don't think this is for me. I think I'm more of a weekly tracker, maybe at the beginning of the week, either on the pages here or here. Also, in my other Hobonichi, I track a lot of like stuff like collagen. I haven't updated it, but like weight, miles, if I worked out or not. Usually it goes in there. Since I started that, I didn't write the workouts. Walks are easy because it's on the phone anyway, so that's where I go to see how many miles I walked. This was another thing where I was trying to make sure that I track the days where I'm working on my photography, either in the creative side or the business side. Also forgot to track it. I like the idea of having that. I just think, again, I'm more of a square tracker and just these are the things I need to track and that's it. I think that's it for this. Yeah. And so then we go to the bullet journal section, which hasn't changed much. By the way, I haven't put these in my shop because there is a defect that I found in most of them. So I have to contact the sticker printer person and have them reprint those, because I really like, it's nice that it's like kind of small. I wanted to experiment with that. I'll probably do more of these. So this is what I did last week. I was already thinking about what I needed to do today, so I started the list, then I went back and did a list for this week, and that's fine. Like, again, there's no rules. I'm probably going to be doing like a menu here of what I'm going to want to cook this week. Like, it's just, it is however it works. I've been really minimalist. Like, I just kind of frame it with these guys, and then I used a black milk washi tape and those dots. Those dots I got from ooh, my nail. Those dots I got from Sticky Club. Now I'm like self-conscious. And then these are like from the tape here, and you can get those in so many shops on Etsy. But in my last video, stationery stickers, I have all the links for all of these, all of them. So that has been working really well. I have still really happy with the Pilot Metropolitan in extra fine. I do have a very sweet subscriber in my Ko-fi and viewer that we traded, and I got vanishing point. It is a medium nib, so I can't really use it in my Hobonichi weeks because it's just too thick, and again, I have really bad handwriting. So I can show you like the alphabet, how it looks like. And I just put ink cartridge she had sent, but it is such a beautiful pen. I totally get it. So I've been writing in this sorry about that, thinking of you journal with this. This is very personal stuff. In fact, I haven't been journaling in my A6 at all. What I've been doing is really, there's my gratitude, which I can show you. I usually write like this for each day, what I'm grateful for. In the month, like I showed you, I track like collagen I have in my coffee. Like, those are kind of dietary things that I track. I usually put my miles and then my weight when I do weigh myself. Now, I think I start tracking my periods here, and I think that is kind of useless at this point because I usually do it on the phone, so it makes no sense for me to do it here. However, I started putting my steps here and then the weight when I do weigh myself, because I had done in here a tracker like this where I put all the miles. I preferred these trackers. I really like the idea of having everything yearly. It's either like, especially for things you really want to track instead of having the weekly tracking. And this is really interesting to me to see how much I walked on what month and everything. I'm totally slacking on my walks lately, so I'm really trying to psych myself again to do that. But then I've been using the back to journal a lot. So part of me is thinking about what I want to track here and what I want to track here next year. And I think there's going to be a lot more of the small weekly trackers for a lot of things in the bullet journal section of my mega, and then in here I will keep using the monthly to track a lot of stuff, and the gratitude journal, and probably keep journaling in the back pages until it's over. I don't want to get too megas. I do like the pretty covers of the week, so I figured that way I get to at least have one, because I probably will not repurchase. Last time I had an extra one, so I did it for my school work, but I can have that in the bullet journal. There's no need for it to be in a separate completely journal. But I'm, again, living in these two and this one, and yeah, I'll do an update of this one too soon, my illustrated journal. But I don't journal at all otherwise, because I don't have time. I know for certain people it's like, well, you're telling us you're journaling in 1-2 journals, illustrated journal, and then yes, the 5-year. Yes, but usually I would write 2 or 3 pages, stream of consciousness, at night, during the day, whenever I would sit down. Some sentences, if I reread myself, are not even finished. It's really just like a brain dump for me, journaling. But I don't know if it's because I haven't had time and I've been busier, or because I'm so happy in these guys and the thinking of you works as well, that I don't know. It's been lovely and I'm really having a lot of fun. But I just wanted to, come in and kind of give an update instead of just doing a plan with me. And also wanted to thank Sharon for the pilot vanishing point. That was awesome. I traded one of the covers I made, Hobonichi Weeks, for this lovely fountain pen. And I feel very, very blessed and lucky that she offered that to me. So I will be doing more of this illustrated journal during the summer when I have more time. I've been catching up a little bit. I might put some catch-up videos on Ko-fi for the subscribers. Thank you for everyone that's subscribed. That is really lovely and that's really helpful. You should be getting your stickers if you haven't gotten them yet very soon. And yes, I do post different videos over there, more chatty, more like half-an-hour videos. Now I will wrap up this one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and have a wonderful week, everyone. Happy Monday, hopefully. Thanks. Bye-bye.